Well, here I am, finally getting around to these reviews of the Neca Series 3 figures. And we got a good one for you to start off today. Rocky from Rocky III in his yellow trunks. It's a cool figure. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So as usual, let's go ahead and start with the packaging. Now, since this is a new series, the packaging is slightly different from the last two, so I'm going to go ahead and go over it in detail. We have Rocky Balboa written on the front of the package, and we have the Rocky III poster, since these are Rocky III figures. And on the back of the package, we get some new dialogue. Rocky battles his most powerful adversary yet, the ferocious Clubber Lang. After suffering a humiliating KO at the hands of Clubber, it becomes apparent that Rocky has lost his edge. Considering hanging it all up, Rocky receives encouragement from an unlikely ally, his old nemesis Apollo Creed. With Apollo's help, Rocky regains the Eye of the Tiger and confronts Clubber in a grueling rematch for the title. And we get 3 shots of other NECA figures from the Rocky line: Rocky Balboa, Ivan Drago, and Clubber Lang. So if you've seen all of my other NECA Rocky figure reviews, you know that I'm disappointed with the packaging. The Series 1 figures, I gave all the figures a packaging rating of 3 out of 10. In Series 2, I gave the packaging ratings a 4 out of 10 because they were slightly different from the Series 1. And again, Series 3 is slightly different from Series 2. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 5 out of 10. And you won't see me increasing the packaging rating anymore. A 5 out of 10 is the max it's going to get, because if they come out with any more of these figures, you know all they're going to change is the poster on the front and the synopsis on the back. So 5 out of 10 for the Series 3 Rocky figures. My Clubber Lang reviews are also going to get a 5 out of 10. Spoiler alert! So we move on to the head sculpt. As you can see, they got his likeness down pretty darn good. I like the fact that his hair is poofy, just like it was in Rocky III. And from the sides, it is spot on. I can't argue with that. If we look at a comparison, it looks really good. But there's just something about the front. I don't know if it's because Rocky has kind of a sad face, kind of like the Ivan Drago figure had, but it's just not a 10 for me. It's good. It's great even. I just could not give it a perfect score. Now, I already know that I'm going to get some disagreements on this because a lot of people really like this head sculpt, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. And a 9 out of 10 is really good. I just couldn't give it a 10 out of 10. There's just something about straight on, something I just don't care for in the look of his face. And some people call me really picky when it comes to this stuff, but you know what? I'm a Rocky fan and I like to have it as accurate as possible. But 9 out of 10 ain't bad. That's a good score. Now, something that I can pretty much say for all of these figures as far as perfection go is the attire. We have the yellow trunks with the black stripe, and they look good. It even has the word Rocky on the side like it's supposed to, which is great. And the gloves are yellow like they're supposed to be, and it says Toughwear. Again, they got the copyright, they got the trademark. That is so awesome. These are the first figures that I am aware of that actually have the copyright or trademark on them. And this is probably my favorite set of boots that they've done in this figure. The Rocky III boots were pretty detailed, and I thought they did an awesome job with this. Just check it out. A comparison will show you that it is spot on. So what more can I say? It's a 10 out of 10 for attire. NECA does an awesome job with the attire of these figures. That's probably my favorite thing that they've done on these figures. Yeah, it would have been nice to have some accessories, but that's okay, you know. It looks great. They get everything spot on. 10 out of 10 attire. And as far as articulation goes, it's the same as all the other figures, but there are 20 plus points. I can't give it anything other than a 10 out of 10. It's the most articulate Rocky figure you can get out there. Yeah! So that wraps it up for me for the review of the Rocky III figure from NECA Series 3 in the yellow trunks. Stay tuned next for the review of the Clubber Lang in blue trunks. Clubber Lang in blue trunks only lost by 1 vote. That's the figure I was hoping to review first. Rocky beat him out by 1 vote. You beat him by 1 second. 1 second, that's very hard for a man of my intelligence to handle. Figure out who said that. If you're a Rocky fan, you already know. Take care, guys.